Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the Cyclops from Cuphead. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this Cyclops, and to begin we're going to draw his eyes first, and it's just going to be one, so we're going to go draw two little curves, kind of like a bracket, and then we're going to close it off on the top with a curve like this. And on the bottom, we're going to close it out with the same kind of curve. Okay. And then now we're going to finish off the eyeball. So it's just going to be angles, a curve. And then let me shade it in. Okay. And then after that, we're going to draw his nose. So right underneath his eyes, just draw two more brackets like this. Okay, that's gonna be his nostrils, and then here we're gonna make one big U shape. Okay, and we're gonna come back up, and then we're gonna loop it around. So that's gonna be his nostril, and let me just shade that in as well. Okay, so now that we have his eyes and nose, so right here we're gonna come up, just gonna draw two little brackets around the eye, and then now we gotta draw the little strand of hair, right? So we're continuing this curve, and we're just gonna curve it out, kind of way past the nose. And then we're gonna draw another one, just right on top of it. This is gonna be the little strand of hair he has. And then we're gonna close this off. Okay. And then now we're gonna continue on the top of the head. So we're gonna go up, and then we're just gonna draw one big bump here. Okay, and it's gonna have a couple of little hair on the top, so it looks pretty funny. Okay, so now after this, we're gonna draw his ear. So right here, just go straight up, just really pointy. Okay, and then after that, now we can finish off the strand. So on this bottom curve, we just continue it and just kind of go behind the strand. Okay, so now we can draw his other ear. So right here, we're just gonna go up, almost the same placement as the other one, and then we're gonna come back down, and then we're gonna continue this curve, and then we're gonna loop it in. Okay, so that's gonna be the inside. So now we're gonna draw one line here just to continue that curve, and then now we're gonna draw the outside of the ear, and he's got a little bit of a rip here on his ear, so I'm gonna come down. Okay, and it was a little bit tricky. This guy's a little bit trickier to draw, but now we gotta draw his earring. So right here, just come down. We're gonna give it some thickness here and just kind of turn a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna finish the ear. Just kind of loop it like this. Okay, and then now we can finish up the earring. So we can continue this curve and just have it go behind the ear. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky, a lot of little overlapping shapes. So from here, we're gonna draw his mouth. So right here, we're gonna come out, and then we're gonna come in. This is gonna be his opening. Just curve it, just curve, curve, curve. There's a lot of little tricky curves here. Okay, and then from there, we're gonna draw in his teeth. So we're gonna go one here, another one here, and then one on the top. And then now we can finish off his mouth. So this is right underneath his nose. We're gonna curve it, and then behind his teeth, just curve. This is gonna be his lip. Okay, so curve it, and then right here, another curve. So now we got this kind of lower lip, and we're gonna draw the jaw. So come back up, right around the earring, just kind of go down, and then we're just gonna continue this one big curve. Okay, and he's got a couple of little loose hair right here, and some freckles and dots on the chin. So now we can draw the inside, which is gonna be easy, right? So the tongue is just gonna be 1 and 2, and then the inside of the mouth, we can just draw a line like that. And this is gonna be black, and I'll color it later on. Okay, so it's a pretty tricky thing, right? So, but we got through that, and now let's move down to the body. So right here, underneath the head, we're gonna draw his hands first. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 finger, 2 fingers, and then 1 more, little pinky. Okay, and then now you can extend this a little bit. Now we're gonna draw his thumb. So it's gonna be 1. So now we're gonna draw his palm. So we're just gonna come down and just kind of loop it all the way around. And we gotta give him some fingernails. So just on the edge right here, just draw a little bit of a little line there, so it looks like it's got some long fingernails. Okay. So now with his palm, now we can finish his arm. So we're gonna come up here, curve up. Okay, and then now we're gonna start from here. This is gonna be his back. So we're gonna come down, and we're gonna give a little bit of these furry shapes. Come down, and it's gonna be a little bit of little strands of fur. And we're gonna come down, keep going, and then there's gonna be a little bit more on the bottom here. So that's pretty much his whole arm. So now we can draw his body. We're gonna go right underneath the chin here. We're just gonna draw 1 curve, and then he's gonna draw his big belly. Just kind of come all the way down. And we can kind of just stop right around there for now, because we need to draw in his leg first before we can finish that off. And let's see on the body here, same thing. We're gonna draw some right here, just some fur. Another line here. Okay, and then now we can let's draw his leg, because this leg is in front. And you actually don't see it in the game, but I'll just make it up here. So right underneath the palm, we're just gonna curve down. Okay, and then right here, just kind of continue this curve right there. So he's got his legs bent. And then we're gonna draw here, just kind of come down a little bit. And then let's draw in some furry shapes right here. So we're just gonna go, so it's got his legs bent. Okay, and then now we can draw, let's finish off the back. Right underneath the arm, we're just gonna make 1 big curve. Okay, and then we're gonna continue this now for his little tummy. Okay, and then there's a little bit of furry here too. So we can draw a V. It's gonna be the center. So we're gonna draw these furry shapes again. And then let's see, it's got a really weird looking belly button. So it's gonna be like a curve like that, and then another circle right underneath. Okay, so now let's finish off his leg. So his foot, we're just gonna come up, and we're gonna draw 1 big nail right here. And we're gonna draw another one right here, and then 1 more. And then now we're gonna continue this, so we're gonna go 1, 1, and on the bottom, 1, 2, 3. So you got 3. I'll just have him have 3 toes. And then here, I'm gonna curve it, and then all the way back. That's gonna be his heel. Okay. So then on the other side, we're gonna draw his other leg. So right here, we're just gonna draw kind of the same curve as the other one. And again, we're just gonna give it a little bit of a furry thing on the bottom here. Okay. And then we're gonna come up here, come down here. We're gonna go 1 nail again. 2 and 3. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, now the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of a bump here, and then for the top of the foot, we'll just draw a line, just curve it back up. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, a lot of little, shapes going on. So now for his other arm, it's gonna be easy. So it's gonna come down here, and now we're gonna draw his fingers. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And then his palm is gonna be just right there. We're gonna join his nails. So 1, gotta join those big nails. 2, and 1 more. And let's give him some little bit of creasing on his fingers. And that's it for this Cyclops from Cuphead. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.